There has been a lot of dialogue about how Asian women don't like Asian men, that they only like to date Caucasian men. Well, let's hear another perspective from us. We are Asian women who know a lot of other Asian women who dated both Asians and Caucasians. By Asian men, we mostly mean Chinese. There's so many different types of Caucasian and Asian men, so this is not a rule, just another statistic of our combined experiences up to this point in our lives. We apologize if we offend anyone. Here we go. Number 1, pro for Asian men. Most of the time, they will pay. They make a lot more effort in terms of body language and speech that they will definitely pick up the check, not just once, but basically every single time. It's kind of like a hidden understanding, so we don't have to stress out about doing the check dance. As for Caucasians, unless they're really established, there's always that uncertainty whether or not we should pay. Should we split the bill, do the check dance? It's just overall more stressful. Number 2, con for Asian men. Some of them, a lot of them are mama's boys. Don't get me wrong, it's great that he loves his mom, but if he dumps you because his mom doesn't like you, it's a little weird. A lot of them still live with their parents in their 30s, 40s, 50s, you get the picture. Some of them still ask their parents for money. If your mom is involved in the decision of whom you should spend time in the bedroom with, some lines are crossed, don't you think? Number 3, pro for Caucasian men. They seem to be jack of all trades. They're sporty, relatively smart, sociable, good conversationalist. They have an opinion on everything, which is more interesting as a companion in the long run. As for Asian guys, they could be exceptional in certain areas like finance or math, but definitely less well-rounded overall. They could pivot from the extreme of being a genius, but have no coordination, or super nice, but boring. Number 4, pro for Asian men. They usually won't break up with you unless you initiate the breakup. They can keep dating you even if they don't love you anymore until forever. I guess they're not really good at expressing themselves and are afraid of confrontation. They don't know how to say the word breakup, period. Sometimes they'd rather be stuck in a loveless relationship just to avoid the hassle. On the other hand, Caucasians will ditch you in 2 seconds when they fall in love with someone else, and yes, they will tell it to your face. Number 5, pro for Caucasian men. They're generally more sociable. They do better in new situations. Even though they may not know anyone at a party, by the end of it, they'll have 20 new best friends, and it's always more fun to hang out with social people who's independent and doesn't cling to you like a leech or seem like a fish out of water in new surroundings. Number 6, pro for Asian men. They are very responsible. It's not uncommon for them to take care of you financially for good after you get married, but they also take care of your mom and dad. For more extreme cases, they even take care of you forever willfully after divorce, and I don't mean alimony. Maybe it's the Confucius teachings in their blood. Caucasian guys may not even be able to take care of you completely, let alone your family. Number 7, pro for Caucasian men. They're more creative when it comes to having fun. They don't need to have money to have fun. They like to party, play stupid games, be completely foolish, ready to jump off a bridge. They're more spontaneous and are basically game for anything, whereas Asians may get mad if you go overboard with the jokes. For example, if you pull off a Caucasian guy's pants as a joke, they will laugh with you. But if you do the same thing with Asian guys, they'll be pissed. Number 8, con for Asian men. Maybe due to their lack of personality development or overprotective upbringing. Instead of impressing girls with their charm and humor, they cut to the chase and go directly to telling how much money they have. They'll brag about the yacht they want to buy or show off their Bentley or Ferraris, which definitely do work for a lot of girls. But ultimately, not all of us are materialistic. We'll eventually get bored with all the superficiality. Number 9, con for Caucasian men. For Asian girls living in Asia, most of our parents don't speak English very well, so it'll be extremely difficult for a Caucasian guy to communicate with our parents, and family is very important to us. It's equally difficult for our parents to learn English as it is for Caucasians to learn Chinese, so they may never be able to connect on a deeper level. Number 10, pro for Asian men. They are gentlemen, not touchy-feely at all. They don't dare touch you without permission. Even if you go to their places at 3 a.m. in the morning for the so-called coffee, you are safe in their apartments. They don't expect to get any action even after 20 dates, which they pay for. They're very patient when it comes to pursuing girls. They'll just give, and give without expecting anything in return, which may sometimes put them in the friend zone forever. But on the other hand, we could be touched by their devotion and generosity and fall for them. Number 11, pro for Caucasian or Asian men. I guess it's always interesting to date someone from a different culture and background. It's fun to see foreigners struggling with chopsticks. Fun for us to learn about their cultures as well. This diversity could continue to be a fun element in the relationship. Conversely, it could also turn on you. Once the novelty wears off, if they don't have enough understanding for your tradition, you could feel really annoyed, whereas someone from a similar background will give an automatic ease to the relationship. There you have it, the pros and cons of some Caucasian and Asian men from the perspective of some Asian women. Please leave comments, share your experiences with us. We love to hear from you.